Hello again, all my friends from around the world. Welcome back to International Diecast Garage. This is your host with the most, Jason. I'm so glad that you're here. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone. Hope you're all doing well, being responsible. Sorry I got the video up late, but hey, better late than never. Here is 15 random cars that I chose from some of my displays here in my office. I just wanted to go over some green cars since it's kind of a green St. Patrick's Day theme going on. So let's just take a look at these front to back. We'll do a quick check on all of them, tell you a little something about them, and we'll all get on with our day. All right, here is a nice little, I believe this was a mystery model. Everybody loves the 510 wagon. That is the 71 Datsun 510. I really, really, really like this one. Not a huge JDM guy, but definitely a fan of this livery on this particular one. Set him there and we'll just keep right on going. Check out this really nice mint vintage dragster. And I'm not even going to sit here and lie. I forget what this is called. I just know that it's super vintage. Looks like 1975 on the base, so that would have came out around 76 or later. It looks really nice. Maybe called the cool one, I don't know. But shout out to the little skinnies on the front and the big fat black walls on the back. That is definitely a cool one. Love the artwork on that one. Next up, we have Dodge Challenger SRT8. Let me flip that around so y'all can see. Yep, 08 Dodge Challenger SRT8. For those of you that don't know, SRT8 is the only way that you could get the Challenger in 2008 when it first came out. You can see right there on the hood, 6.1 liter Hemi. And I don't know if, yep, you can. Just let me see if I can get you where you can see it here. The inside there, notice that gear shifter. They only came in manual. All had a 6.1 liter Hemi, which was pretty close to 400 horsepower, I think, if I remember correctly. Anyway, love the lime paint on that one. Thought that was a nice Paddy's Day kind of thing. All right, next up, from one of my favorite years of Hot Wheels and the year I was born, 1983, Mountain Dew Stalker, baby. Let's see, they're just calling it the Racing Stalker. Oldsmobile Cutlass, believe. But anyway, very, very nice. Grand National, well, it says Buick, so maybe it's Buick Grand National, but isn't that amazing? Love that vintage feel of that one. This is one of only two vehicles that came out in all 96 models of 1983. This was, of course, a Cool Ones, because it's got the, I think it was called the Cool Ones, or the Hot Ones. Instead of silver, this has gold, a little bit different than the normal black wall. If you want to do a little quick comparison there, I have to look real close to see the difference. But anyway, one of two models that came out in 1983 that had some green on them. And next up, this is Newsletter Edition 1970 Chevelle SS wagon. You can even see the SS396 on the side. This is what they call a Code 3. It's technically just a really nice custom, but metal base. Got some modern redline tires. Just a really beautiful, nice color green, kind of lime green, I'm going to call it there, and super rare. Okay, now let's go on to the next row. This is the Hypo Hauler Holiday Edition. What about that beautiful green? That thing's just bling, bling, blinging. I'm going to turn that up so you can see custom Econoline pickup. Notice the skinnies on the front, big dragster, slicks on the back. Love that. All right, and this is going to be a Hot Wheels Dodge Challenger concept, which, if you remember, the other one we went over here was the SRT8, which is the first way that it came out. This is when it was still in concept. The two are very, very similar. This is also a Collectors Nationals, not a newsletter, but this was a charity car for the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And this was the 16th Nationals. I can't read the rest. I forget where that was. This was before I had attended my first Nationals because I went in 2018. This is a beautiful, beautiful charity custom piece. All the money went to charity. This was made by the late, great Chris Nightstalker Walker. May he rest in peace. Chris was a friend and a great guy, and one heck of a part of the hobby, especially in the custom era. Very super given, just a wonderful, wonderful dad, father, friend, diecaster, and he's sorely missed for sure. So that's a special piece. This is a 1970 Chevelle SS gasser wagon. That's right, it's a custom. Look how absolutely beautifully done. I think it's killer amazing. This is done by my friend over at L Moffels Customs. You can put a screw on there where I could take it apart if I want to. It's absolutely beautiful. And I think that actually has his logo. It does. L Moffels Customs on the back there. This is one I commissioned him to make. This is one that's actually in the book that our friend Ed did, dedicated to us. It's available on barnesandnoble.com if you're ever into collecting Chevelle wagons. That's where you can find this one. Some nice photos that I sent Ed for the book that he did. Next up, how about one from this year? Super Duper. See the TH on the side there? Nice little Porsche. This one is called the 911 Rally. It just looks fabulous. Looks like a Christmas ornament in that insane, wonderful, beautiful green. Spoiler alert, I'm not going to spin these just to save us a little bit of time. If anybody wants to see some of these up closer, just drop us a comment. We'll do a special video, put this on the turntable just for you. Look at the beautiful paint on this thing. Absolutely love it. Deep dish red lines. These are modern red lines, but these look like they would be the Hong Kong variation. I love this casting. This is a metal on metal Dodge Challenger concept, which is the same model car basically that we showed you here that Chris Nightstalker Walker did. This one, I can't remember if it was called the cool ones, the hot ones. These were like 2008, 2010, something like that, somewhere in there. Really, really super cool release on that. I'm sorry that the details kind of escaped me there. Next up, people recognize this one, Triassic 5, Long Beach, California. Brendan Matusky's personal ride. I'm sure it's got his name on it there somewhere. Black Widow exhaust. He sold the real car, but it is still out there. I think somebody in the community picked that up and are still taking it to shows and stuff. This, of course, was the 55 Bel Air Gasser. And this one is a metal base. It's got real riders. This was an RLC release a couple years ago, one we had to crack. Really love that one. All right, here is one of my favorite red lines from my collection. I actually bought this one on eBay, I think. I bought a collection in order to get a few pieces that I didn't have or a different color. Pretty nice little engine. This is, car's not perfect, but the paint's a little iffy, but it's still in pretty good shape for the shape it's in. This is a Porsche 917 that was released in 1970. That's an OG original Hot Wheels from back in the day. And I was telling you there was two vehicles from the 1983 year that were green. This is the other one. They were both Mountain Dew. This is a nice little hauler. And he's got a nice green cab there. Give me a dew, Mountain Dew. There's the metal base. Look at that. I knew this one had a little trouble. The little axle's trying to fall out on me. I may have to fix that later. Anyway, sorry about that. There you have it. This was a really hard one to find, so the one I have in my collection is not mint. Here is one of the first supers that I found in the wild. I found this with my lovely wife now. We were dating back then. This is, I believe it's a 69 Dodge Charger Daytona. Let's flip it around. Does not have it on the base. Anyway, It's either a 1970 or a 1969. I forget which, but it's beautiful. Love that green. This is money. Found that in Memphis, Tennessee. I was still working up that way. And last but not least, here is a nice little customized. I don't think it says on the bottom, but oh, it does. It says the Mystery Machine. Nice little Reel Riders. They're green. It's kind of a little Ninja Turtle inspired piece. This was also done by El Moffels Customs. And I think this was really on the early side. He had not really done a whole lot. Forgive me, I broke the little side mirror off the other side. Just wanted to show this piece off. Still very Ninja Turtle-y. I was super happy to get him to make that one for me. Shout out to Daniel over at El Moffels Customs. Love all the stuff that I've got from him. Well, there you have it, folks. There is all of my St. Patty's Day cars. Hope you all had a wonderful day. Hope you had fun checking out the cars. We had fun doing the video. I appreciate each and every one of you. Smash that like, comment, and subscribe button. See you on the next one, friends. Peace.
Like and comment and subscribe our channel.